Very pleasant good morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine and taking good care of yourself. Students, today we are going to start chapter 13 tenses. This is very important topic as you have studied this topic from your previous class too. So what is a tense exactly? Do you have any idea? Yes, I know you all know. Tense means time. Tense of a verb, it shows the time of action which is indicated by the verb. In the given sentence, it is evident from the form of the verb that whether the work has been done in the present time, future time, or in the past. So, a verb is a word which indicates an action. Verb may point out the time of action by its form. You all know we have three forms of the verb: first form, second form, and third form. So let's start. So, as you know, there are three forms of the verb: first form, second form, and third form. What is the first form? Yes, first form is the base form of the verb. Second form is the form of the verb that is used in the past tense. And third form of the verb, that is past participle form, is used in the perfect tenses. So tenses are the form taken by the verb to show the time of action or state of an event. There are three types of tenses: present, past, and future. Present tense tells you the action that happened today. Past tense is used for action that happened in the past, and future tense is used for action that will happen in the future. Each of these tenses are divided into four parts. First is simple form, which is also known as indefinite form. Second is the continuous tense. Third is the perfect, and fourth is the perfect continuous tense. So first we are going to start simple present tense. It is used for an action that expresses general truth, universal truth, or an action that is occurring now. For example, the sun rises from the east. This is a fact. You cannot change this fact that the sun rises from the east. So, first statement is simple present tense is used for the action that is occurring now or for the universal truth. Second is it is also used for expressing an action that occurs regularly or habitually. For example, she goes to the school regularly. She goes to the school regularly. This is an action which happens regularly. For this type of action, we use simple present tense. So, simple present tense is used for action that expresses universal truth or habitual fact. Or second, it is used for action that occurs regularly. And the sentence structure for simple present tense is subject plus first form of the verb plus object. We add s or es to the first form of the verb depending upon the subject. If the subject is singular, we add s or es, and if the subject is plural, verb will remain same. So I hope simple present tense is clear to everyone. Second is how to convert affirmative sentence into negative and interrogative form. Now, whenever helping verb is there, we simply add not and convert the sentence into negative. But what we will do if there is no helping verb? Then the use of do, does, or did come into play. Do and does we use in present tense, and did we use for the past tense. Clear, students? Now here the sentence is they play. How will you write it in the negative form? They do not play, because do is used with the plural subject and does is used with the singular subject. Interrogative sentence will be written as do they play with a question mark. Okay, so I hope simple present tense is clear to everyone that this tense is used for expressing an action that is a universal truth or habitual fact, or secondly it is used for action that is occurring right now. Sentence structure is subject plus first form of the verb plus object. Second is present continuous tense. This tense is used for an action that is happening at the time of speaking. For example, right now I am delivering the lecture. This is happening right now. I am delivering the lecture to the students. So, what is the sentence structure for present continuous tense? Subject plus helping verb plus first form of the verb, and continuous means the action is happening right now. So wherever you will find continuous, verb will be written in the first form and we are going to add ing to the verb plus object. Clear everyone? Now how will you convert the affirmative sentence into negative and interrogative when the sentence is in present continuous form? You will simple add not, because here helping verb is there. You are playing will be written as you are not playing, and interrogative form will be written as are you playing with a question mark. So I hope present continuous tense is clear to everyone. Coming to the third type, that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used for an action that has completed, that began in the past but it has completed just now. The task began in the past but it has completed just now. The sentence structure will be subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb plus object. Has will be used with the singular subject and have will be used with plural subject, and in the perfect tense third form of the verb is used. For example, she has completed her homework. She has completed her homework. Clear? That means the action began in the past. She started her homework in the past, but she has completed now. She has just completed now. How will you convert past perfect sentence into negative and interrogative? Here also helping verb is there. You simply add not. I have played, I have not played. An interrogative form will be have I played with a question mark. Coming to the last part of the present tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used for action that begin in the past but it was happening. Begin in the past and it is happening or it is continuing up in the present time. She started the work in the past but it is continuing. For example, I have been taking dance classes for 8 months. This action started in the past, that she started dance classes 8 months 8 months back, and now she is continuing to take dance classes. So I have been taking dance classes for 8 months. So I hope it is clear. As you can see here, continuous is there, the action is still continuing. Wherever continuous is there, the action will be continuing. Clear everyone? So this is used for an action that started in the past but it is still continuing. Sentence structure will be subject plus has or have plus been plus continuous, as I told you, first form of the verb, and we are going to add ing plus object. Similarly, you can convert this present perfect continuous tense into negative and interrogative by adding not, because again here we are having the helping verb. We have been playing. We have not been playing. And how will you write interrogative? Have we been playing with a question mark? Have we been playing with a question mark? So I hope all the four types of present tense is clear to you. Related to that, I had given you the exercise. Solve it on your own and match the answer from the solution PDF. Thank you and have a nice day.